Hello, welcome to Brandon's Vinyl Corner. I just decided to do this on the whim, uh, just for I don't know. I like my love of vinyl, and I wanted to share it with you. So I have my most recent pickups over here off camera. So I'm gonna go through all of them. If you'd like to see more of this, let me know. I know I talk about it in a lot in my videos, but wanted to see gauge the interest. But I really do love collecting vinyl, so any opportunity that I can to talk about it, I'm gonna do it. So I wanted to show you my most recent pickup, and I also want to give a shout out to the band Moxie. I had them on very recently, so you can check the previous videos. But I interviewed them very recently, and they said that they have vinyl. So, when any band says they have vinyl, your boy, it just triggers the neurons in my head to go pick up the album for whatever reason. I mean, obviously to support the band, but it just sets off stuff in my head. But anyway, I was very stoked because this actually came with a very cool signed little like photo thing, and I'm all about that, so I'm gonna frame it, most likely. So very excited. Big shout outs to Moxie. Look at them. They're all gorgeous. I don't know how. I'll never be this hot. So anyway, speaking about the vinyl, I'm gonna go grab that. Here it is. This is I'm very excited. Dream Feeling. Go check it out. Again, really stoked on this. It came out awesome. Gonna go flip it over. Here's the back. It just came out so cool. I love the vibe. And then of course, your boy has to show the variant off, of course, look at that. That's kind of clean if you ask me, I like this. I think, I'm not really a stickler on if an album should look like the vinyl should look like the album, but this just came out so beautifully. And if you want to go pick it up, I think the Indiegogo is complete. So I don't know if you can even get this still, but if you got it, so I'm very stoked to have this in my collection. So big shout outs to Moxie. Again, go check them out. Dream Feeling, it's great. I have listened to all of it and I love it. I've already spun this record. Really good. So quality. So the next one that I have here on the top of my stack here over in the corner, ironically enough, Gloom in the Corner, Trinity. I reviewed this one. This album is nuts. So if you haven't checked it out, go do it. Also watch my video of the review. It was really good. At least I think it's good. And as well as that, it was probably my most what the heck is going on face. So big ups to Gloom in the Corner. Would love to have you guys on the channel, please. So, but yeah, I picked this one up from, I believe this one I picked up from Sharp Tone. I know that they have one there was one from their web store in Australia. So I did not want to pay Australian shipping for that. But Sharp Tone had it. So I was very stoked, and they're on Sharp Tone. So, had to pick it up there. I'll show you a little bit of the album art right now. And then here's the back. But yeah, it's the artwork. I don't know. I always pick up vinyl because I love the artwork of the album. But yeah, this came out so good. I've spun this so many times now. I'm a little afraid to keep spinning it because I don't want to ruin the grooves. I know, typical vinyl head asking those types of questions. But yeah, I absolutely love this record. And this one, also very similar, the vibes on the album, very similarly to this one. So also that slid back into the record very perfectly, and I love that. But yeah, Trinity, check it out. Awesome. So stoked to have this in my collection. As soon as I saw it, I had to pick it up. So definitely big shout outs to the boys, the Gloom in the Corner. Go check them out. They're awesome. All right. So the next one is Microwave Death is a Warm Blanket. I just saw them recently on the 4 Years Strong tour, and I've always loved this band. However, I never picked up any of their vinyl. I think it's just a stupidity aspect of things where I just don't pick them up because I wind up buying other stuff. But I felt like I had to do this. I also picked up a Microwave shirt that I've worn in a couple different interviews now at this point. So if you're a sleuth, you can go look for that. But I love that shirt. It's great. Big shout outs to their merch. But yeah, Death is a Warm Blanket. I hadn't listened to this album, but I think they played a couple songs off that new album live and they sounded phenomenal. So your boy had to pick up the vinyl. I think they have it on, also just as a preface, I'm going to try to link all of the vinyls in the description if you want to go pick them up. But I think this is still on the Pure Noise website, so you can go buy one. I don't know if it's this specific variant, but I know they do have a vinyl. I did check before, so definitely go pick this up if you want to. But yeah, I love this, and obviously, again, for those vinyl heads, we gotta show the variant. This is freaking gorgeous. Like, ooh, like it's so good. Like, look at that, it's beautiful. I love it, you know. And then the inside, I can't. And then here's the back, but I like it. It's very, like, you know, it's very much aesthetically pleasing to this, to, you know, how the albums are. So definitely go check out Microwave. Heavily slept on band, and I think definitely on that 4 Year Strong Emmy of the World tour. Definitely one of the most slept on bands on that tour. So go give him some love. Also show up early for Youth Fountain. He's also awesome. There will be an interview with Tyler coming out very soon, so keep your eyes peeled. But yes, Microwave, big shouts. Would love to have you on, Microwave. So I don't know who I have to contact, but I would love to have you on. So big shouts to Microwave. All right, this one's a special one. I want to give absolutely big dubs in the chat. I know this is not live, but big dubs in the chat for my boy, Brent. I had an absolute pleasure of interviewing Grey Haven. They're one of my favorite bands of all time, and for him to be so gracious to send me Cult America on vinyl, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the box in the mail, I also had received like 5 other boxes at the time, but when I got this in the mail and I saw his name on it, I was just like, the man did it. I didn't think that he wouldn't do it, just off the sheer fact that I know he's just an absolute sweetheart and would do it, but I was floored because I absolutely could not find this record for the longest time, and for him to actually just gift it to me is amazing. So please go check out Grey Haven. I love them. I've picked up every album of theirs so far, so I'm very excited, and I'll pick up the next one, of course, when that comes out in due time. But obviously have to show you the variant, and whew, this one's spicy too, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this girl, like, that's clean, and it matches the album art. I mean, I don't think you can get much better than that, certainly. But yes, Grey Haven, Cult America, definitely another great one to have. I don't think they have any more of these, but you can check like the Metalcore Collects on Facebook. They every once in a while it pops up, and I don't know if it would show up on the emo one, but definitely check there as well. Big salutes to those groups. They're also really good, so go check them out. But yeah, this, love it. So stoked. Thank you, Brent. I love you. So the next one, as you can clearly see, it's the deluxe version of Keepsakes and Reminders. I picked this up on tour. You can go pick it up. I don't know. I think it's definitely in the Pure Noise store, so definitely go do that. But I'm not entirely sure if it's in the Youth Fountain store. I know he released a lot of the merch that he had on tour. So if you were looking to get any of Youth Fountain's merch and support him, that would be awesome. Please go do it. Tyler's the man, and I love him too. So I had to pick this up. I did chill a lot about this album in the interview, so I'll keep it brief, but I love this record. I kind of skipped out on getting the original version of Keepsakes and Reminders, so this deluxe version, when I saw it at the show, you know, your boy had to cop. And of course, you know, much like all the other vinyls, I'm going to show you what the variant looks like, as well as, again, this is nice. I do like the fact that all of the lyrics are on there. Very nice packaging. Shout out to Pure Noise. They got some good shit. But whew, I mean, I don't know about you, that this is sexy, you know? So all about that. Big salutes to Youth Fountain. But yes, Keepsakes and Reminders. I think this completes my collection of Youth Fountain as well. So big dubs, love it. But yeah, this one's great. Keepsakes and Reminders deluxe version. I'll leave links below to go grab that if you're interested. All right, so the next one, I'm kind of stoked about this because I've been listening to this record a ton, but it's the new Fit for a King album, The Hell We Create. Fantastic metalcore album, definitely one to check out if you haven't already. But yeah, love it. The back really clean as well. I really like that. I think this is probably one of my favorite artworks of the year in terms of albums. I think this came out just so beautifully. Like, it's dark, it's like super sick. I love the little fire here on the rose. Just really well put together, so definitely dig this. Of course, again, your boy gotta show the variants off, dog. But yeah, and it comes with like a little insert as well, and then here's like the actual The Hell We Create, and then on the back it has all of the lyrics. I like the little emblems that they have for each song. I think that that's really cool. But yes, this is the variant I picked up to kind of match the album. I mean, gorgeous, you know? She gorgeous, you know? So, very excited. This one came out great. I know they released, like, an absolute ton of variants, so people who are VCers or vinyl, they collect, they're variant collectors. I feel bad for you and your wallet. But yes, this one's great. Go pick it up. The Hell We Create. It's out now. Please go listen to it. It's awesome. And then the last one, want to give a shout outs to my friend Danny. Also, if you heard something follows a chord I had. But anyway, want to give a shout outs to my friend Danny. He's in this band called Mallory Run. Please go give him some love. He is a fantastic dude. I've had Mallory Run on once, and they should be coming back on again very soon. But Dan also collects vinyl like myself. So I honestly, funnily enough, I didn't even know it was Dan that posted about this. I was just like, yo, I have to get this album. And I didn't know who posted it. And then ironically enough, it was Dan. So shout outs to Dan. He is, in fact, the man. But yeah, I picked up this record from Dan, Control My Sanity, like Pacific. You already know I absolutely love Pacific. See, I'm even messing up the words. I absolutely love Like Pacific. They're one of my favorite pop punk bands, and I absolutely just eviscerated this album. I love this album, Control My Sanity. So please go pick it up. I know this is still on the Pure Noise site, and for a long period of time it wasn't, and then it's back on here, back on the site. So I'm hoping that you can pick it up. If not, I would definitely check like other sites, like the emo marketplace on Facebook, and then there's also a like metalcore one as well. So I don't know if the metalcore one would have it, but I know the emo one might have it. I don't want to give false information, but yeah, I picked this up from my boy Dan, and I gotta give him a shout because he always gives me the greatest sleeves to put them in. But yes, ooh. Like, look at that. It's gorgeous. I love it. I think this came out so well. I have not listened to it yet. Surprisingly enough, I have been spinning a lot more of the other records. But yes, that's most, if not all, the pickups I had recently. Tomorrow, I am cutting this in after the first original video. So this was like when I was about to go sit down and edit the next video, I had received a package with 2 more vinyls in it. So I figured instead of making another separate video, just, you know, we're just gonna continue the same video. Obviously, I'm not wearing the same shirt. Things are not the same in the background, as most things happen to change over, you know, periods of time. That's what happens. But anyway, I'm gonna get into the other 2 that I didn't throw in originally, so we're gonna get into those right now. All right, guys, so the next one, ironically enough, I had seen this band roughly like two-ish weeks ago, and of course it's an OG classic, and I'm so glad because this has been a grail. For people who don't know what a grail is, this is like a highly sought after record, at least for me personally. So I'm glad I have it in my collection, and it's the OG version. It's not the new one, so that might give you a little bit of hints onto what it is, but I'll show it to you right now. Oh yeah, Enemy of the World, baby, we love it. And this one is shout outs to Banquet. I want to give them a shout out because My God, the packaging on this, I was about the cleanest shrink wrap I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like pristine, and it came all the way from the UK. So big love, big shout outs to the UK. This is the UK exclusive variant, so it's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Also, an added bonus, which I didn't even notice this up until very recently when I turned it around, but it has the number, and mine's number 52 out of 1000, so that's pretty sick. I didn't know that. So shout outs to Banquet. They did a fantastic job. It did take a little bit for me to get, but I was super glad. And I also want to give a shout outs to, I believe it was the Metalcore group on Facebook. They had posted about this going live, and your boy had to cop. So got this. I'll show you the variant real quick. I mean, come on. That matches the record beautifully. I mean, look at that. Oh, gorgeous. She gorgeous. Oh, yeah. So very excited. Again, one of my all-time favorite records. I was so blessed to be able to see this roughly 2 weeks ago. It was great. I got to go backstage and watch it from backstage. So that was like a real, like, I feel like myself as a kid, I would have never done that. And so as being an adult now and loving this band for more than 10 years now, but I know this album turned 10 years. It was such a cool experience. So big shouts to the crews over at Union Transfer. They're awesome. So love them. But yeah, had to buy this one. This one was a must cop, and the quality on this is so good. So shout out to Banquet. If I find anything else from Banquet, probably gonna have to buy, because they really do a fantastic job. So big shout outs to Banquet Records. They're awesome. So the other one is a little bit, honestly, I didn't even remember that I bought this, if I'm gonna be quite frank. But I am a huge, obviously, as you can tell, video game fan, and I must have bought this like a long time ago, thinking that, oh yeah, I'll listen to it, because I'm such a huge nerd, so I love putting on like video game soundtracks. But this one was really cool because it is the Metroid series, but as I've mentioned in a couple different, like, more current interviews, I've been a long time fan of lo-fi music, and especially like the video game subgenre of lo-fi. I absolutely love that. I would suggest, if you do any sort of like work on the computer or editing or whatever, it's like the perfect like background music to kind of get you still like immersed in the music, but also at the same time, like, the workflow is incredible. So anyway, to my dismay, I didn't think that I bought this, but I did. But yes, this is the Chewy. Shout outs to him. He's awesome. Or she, I don't know. They, whoever they are. They're great. This was put on by Game Chomps. This is one of my favorite labels in terms of the like video game lo-fi music. They just put out bangers. They have like some of the best artists that do this sort of stuff. So wanted to give them a shout. But yeah, the artwork on this also is gorgeous. I was a little bit concerned on if I was actually gonna like it, but every time I look at this, it just gets a little bit better. So definitely dig it. Nothing too special in regards to variant, but I'll pull it out anyway. It's a nice, a nice blue, solid blue color. Who doesn't like that? I think it would have been nice if it was maybe like a transparent blue. That would have been kind of sick. Or like maybe like something to like match the Metroid. Not that I know this is not a Metroid. This is just the helmet that Samus wears. But yeah, I love the artwork. The music, I have not, to be 100% honest. I like the Metroid series of music, but I don't really feel like I got into it, and I'm hoping that this record will help me immerse myself more into it. I love Nintendo as a franchise, but I feel like Metroid is like that untapped. My cat's going nuts. Anyway, I feel like this is an untapped genre, or not genre, I guess video game that I really don't talk about too much, but yeah, I really dug this one. And I listened to it probably about a year ago when I got the news that this was going to be on vinyl, and I liked it at the time, so I'll probably have to go back and listen to this again. But yes, I'm glad to have this, glad to secure the bag. I don't think I'll trade this. I was thinking about it at first, but then I was like, you know what? I'm a video game fiend, you know, and who can deny this like beautiful artwork? I mean, this is great. So I'd love to add this to my collection. I'm always trying to look for like video game vinyl, but I feel like sometimes it's a little difficult to find. So, you know, I'm hoping to find some of that. Huge Studio Ghibli fan, and I know that they have a couple albums on vinyl as well that I'd love to pick up, just because I love the music in those movies. They're just so captivating, and I honestly feel like they'd be great, like, albums to just listen to while I'm working. So definitely wanted to add those in. I know it was like an extra, like, roughly 10 minutes of video. So hopefully you guys like these. If you'd like to see more, like, vinyl related content, let me know. I always kind of steer away from posting vinyl content because I'm not sure if other people collect vinyl or not. So, and honestly, it's something that I like to collect. So, you know, I feel like I try to post it here and there in terms of, you know, on my timeline or whatever. So if you want to see me post more about them, if you want to see more content relating to vinyl, I haven't decided whether or not it would work best as a YouTube short or if I should go onto TikTok and do it there. Whatever you guys are feeling, I'd love to kind of be able to put that market somewhere. But yeah, I absolutely love vinyl. I've been collecting for a long time, a very long time, to be fair. So I always am looking for vinyl all the time, always buying new vinyl, so trying to get it at shows. So yeah, I really try to do my best to, whenever something drops on vinyl and I like it, I'm gonna try to get it, you know. So let me know what you have got recently. Would love to know in the comments. Again, if you are a vinyl collector, let me know, because I feel like this is a vested interest. Like, people who like vinyl, I know you like vinyl, you know, that's not something you go in and just like half do it. You know, you either are like hella in depth with the vinyl or you're not. So yeah, let me know. Would love to make more content surrounding that. And yeah, cool. So thank you guys for watching. Again, sorry to kind of cut a little bit, but yeah, I know I had to throw those in, so I wanted to talk about those. So yes, keep an eye out. Hopefully more vinyl content, whether here on YouTube or somewhere else, it'll be there. But I definitely want to kind of do more like pickup videos, so I will probably just, whenever I get like, you know, a couple albums, I'll just make, you know, a random video here and there. I can't guarantee the consistency just because the vinyl market, again, that's a whole nother story to get into, but the vinyl market's a little sus right now. But yeah, so would love to do more of it. So if I'll probably just post like, you know, pickup videos, stuff like that. And then, you know, if you guys want to see more regular content in relations to my record collection, let me know. Would love to know. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked the first part of this video and the second part. Again, trying to do stuff different. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.